Good morning, Cypress Village residents. I'm Ty Morgan, Executive Director, and welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. Today is November 18th, and it is very autumn-like outside and nice and cool and sunny and all of those great things about this time of year. So I hope everybody's enjoying that. Today we've got a lot of information we want to share pre-holiday week, so we appreciate you for joining us here today. As usual, I will wrap it up with a few updates myself and wish our residents a happy birthday out there in the village. So with that, I will see you in a little bit. And again, thanks for tuning in. See you soon.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Coffee Chat. A couple updates from the maintenance department. First off, once again, Larry, grounds are looking great. Your grass, or if you've requested sod, we're doing the last round of sod this week, going into probably Monday or Tuesday. They probably have prepped your area already, so they'll be changing your clock to water it more often. And, I think that's everybody for the year. Next round of sod will be in March after we can see what the winter damage does, and we'll keep going from there. We are doing the winter cuts on the bushes and shrubs. I've gotten a lot of compliments about that, so that will keep going on as the winter progresses. Second, the fountains are all back up and working. I said last week it would be 2 to 3 weeks before they came in, so I was quite surprised when I got the call saying they were coming this week, and I'm very happy about that. The new nozzles on Silverberry and Indigo look phenomenal. We're still having a little bit of issue with the Silkvine, and that's a different kind of fountain where the screen isn't as good, so we're talking about how to filter the water better because it's just a lot of algae. So I'm also working with the Lake Doctor algae guy about getting more algae out of that lake to stop the fountain from getting clogged up all the time. But the two brand new fountains in Lake Cypress look great, so I'm very happy with that. I want to make an announcement or congratulations to Gary Baker, my oldest tech, and I don't mean that by age. Today is his 20-year anniversary. So if you see Gary, make sure you say hello and congratulations. He does phenomenal work, so I'm very proud of him. That's all I got. Have a great weekend.
Hello, everyone. My name is Laurel Mundell, Director of Administrative Services. I just want to give some holiday reminders since we will not have coffee chat next week. So for the Thanksgiving holiday, the newspaper delivery person told the concierge, so I'm just repeating the message that I heard, that there will be no newspaper on Thanksgiving, but the big paper, I don't know what that means, will come the day before on Wednesday. So I hope that means something to you. And then just for the holidays, she said deliveries on Christmas and New Year's will occur, but not the following Monday. So that's just I'm giving you a precursor to Christmas and New Year's as well. So like I said, I'm just passing that information along. The big paper will come the day before on Wednesday. Parking permit rollout. So if you've all been looking through your newsletters, you will see the parking permit plan. Starting Monday, the 21st, residents can pick up their parking passes from the security office. The main champion for this will be Ivan Cruz, our security supervisor, although he will have his guards aware of what they need to do as well in terms of passing out the permits, keeping track of everything. If you have previously registered your vehicle through the app, it should be a very quick process. They'll be able to look you up, assign your number, give you your permit. If you haven't previously registered on the app, that's okay. Just plan for a little bit of a wait time if they have to deal with other emergencies or if other things are going on, but we will take care of that for you. Make sure you have your license plate number. Typically, everybody knows everything else about their vehicle, the make, model, color, year, but that's the one that they don't usually have memorized. So just make sure if you have not yet registered your vehicle that you have your license plate number when you go to get your parking permits. So I just want to give a little example here too of what it's going to look like for some of you. Everyone is going to get a parking permit, a hanging tag. If for whatever reason you do not have a rear view mirror where you can hang this from, then it's okay to go ahead and just slide this in on the dashboard in your windshield over on the passenger side. That's just fine, so that it's out of your view. Otherwise, just hang it up on your mirror. For those of you who have reserved parking spaces where you are paying for a spot, you will get a decal like this, and it's a window cling that will go on the inside of your passenger side of the windshield, and you can put that in the lower right hand corner of your windshield. So right there you have that. You will also get a decal if you are a resident in the A tower parking in the orange lot, or a D tower resident who will be parking in our newly defined blue lot. Now the blue lot hasn't been defined just yet. I'm working with Dave and the maintenance team as well as their vendors to make sure that we can designate the 24 spots in that center aisle there between the lamp. There's like 3 lamp posts towards the end of that second floor of the parking garage. We're going to designate those to be D tower resident parking only. Once we have a visual of where that divide is, then we will be able to enforce the blue lot, but go ahead and pick up your blue lot decal in the meantime so that we're ready once that day comes. So yes, that means that some of you will be receiving 2 permits, one with your reserved spot or your designated parking area, and then everyone will have this, the hanging, mirror hanging tag. All of that can be done through security. This, like I said, this is rolling out on Monday, but we're only going to allow certain hours for pickup, from 7 to 10 a.m. and from 3 to 6 p.m., but that's daily. The reason we're doing it that way is because at 10 a.m. our CCI check-in list comes in, so it's all hands on deck as they're scouring over to make sure everybody is up and active. If they need to make phone calls or do any wellness checks, that's when they do that. So we're giving them that midday break there. So 7 to 10 a.m., 3 to 6 p.m. daily, you can go and get your parking permits. The next thing, just a little bit more about the Wi-Fi assessment. So you all probably, if you saw the parking permit announcement in the newsletter, you also saw my Wi-Fi assessment announcement. We are seeing a lot of improvements. There are some housekeeping things that Andy and I need to do to just make sure that it's organized and easily identifiable in the future. So if anything were to happen to Andy or I, heaven forbid, that whoever would take over these roles would be able to easily identify what access points, switches, and where things are located. So we're going to be going through that to make sure everything is organized. Another thing in the newsletter that's new is UNF. Another student from UNF has reached out to us about seeing if we had any residents interested in being volunteers for this Alzheimer's study. Basically, they want to see if computerized training exercises can reduce the risk of dementia. And they assured me that you only have to be able to hold and work a mouse. So even if you don't know other things about technology or computers, if you're able to scroll around on a digital mouse there, then you're good to go. If you're interested at all, please reach out. You can call the number here. If you have more questions, feel free to reach out to me if you'd like, but I'm still going to need to call this number here to find the answers. But we just thought, since there's so many good other good partnerships going on with UNF, we wanted to put this out there for our residents there. Completely free study. It's a long time commitment. I think it's a 3-year study. But the time up front, I think you have to do 1 or 2 visits to UNF and everything else is at home, and there's only going to be like annual check-ins after that. So it's pretty minimal as long as you just stick with the requirements that they have there. And last, but certainly not least, the Facebook, there's a new Facebook community page for residents only. So we all have we all know the Facebook page that's public that we like and see all the posts that I send out of the community activities. But now there's a group just for residents where you can go on and kind of use it as like a digital bulletin board. So if you have something that you're selling, or you want to go to a movie and your husband doesn't want to go, but you don't want to go by yourself and want a friend to join. If you're looking for another couple to eat dinner with at 4600, whatever it may look like, feel free to post it on there, and then your friends and neighbors will be able to respond and you can chat with them on there. And it's only going to be for Cypress Village. So you can search for it. It's called Cypress Villagers. I'll make sure to send out the link as well to everyone. And there's also a link to it on our app. So if you scroll on our Cypress Village app and click on the social media icon, there's going to be a direct link to the Facebook group as well. So shout out to Marsha Green, one of our residents, for coming up with that awesome idea. And I think she might be even looking for kayak buddies. So if you're a kayak buddy, reach out to her on there as well. So that's really all I have today, although that was kind of a lot of information. So thank you all so much, and I will see you around the village.
Happy Friday! Here we are again, Coffee Chat. We're here to talk to you about Thanksgiving. So we're all looking forward to it. Now, I want everyone to remember, Middleton's is a one-meal day. That means 11 to 3. You are more than welcome to bring your family, but I need to hear from you first. So you need to let me know in advance. If it's more than 4 people, more than 4, that means 5 and up, I need you to get in touch with me. You can either call me on the dining services line or come and see me, and we'll make a reservation for you and your family. That way you don't have to wait. There'll be 2 seatings for that, one at 11 and one at 1. That way we're able to accommodate as many families as possible. Now, if you're one of our AL residents, we have the same situation for you as well. We have 2 seatings, one at noon and one at 5 p.m. Just let us know exactly how many people are with your family, and we'll have a family-style table set for you in the assisted living dining room. And just a reminder, Loon's Nest will be closed on Thanksgiving Day, but we will be operating normal hours the next day. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will be here. I look forward to seeing you all. And as for today, I'll see you around the village.
Good morning, villagers. Lisa Drew, your CLS director, coming to you on the week before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a week from today. That is crazy. Okay, so you've probably already noticed that we are setting up in the lobby for our holiday market, which will be today from 10 to 3. We're gonna cram as many vendors in the lobby area as we can, since it's kind of chilly outside and everybody wants to be inside. So come down between 10 and 3 and shop, support some of your local crafts people and vendors. And then tomorrow night, Robbie will be here in Egret Hall to play music for you. But also, Susan will probably tell you this, but on the calendar, it does say the booster vaccine is in the OMR, but it's actually moved to an empty apartment near the Wellness Center, D145. If you walk down to D145, you will not miss it. So that's where you're going for your booster shot. So all the classes are going to happen in the OMR today and Monday. Jean Nordan, Saturday night in Egret Hall. The 21st is the second trip to the Terra Gaucha Brazilian Steakhouse. I heard really great things. Not a steak eater, but everybody who went last time said it was really nice. So I did go to the Victory Lap Barbecue out to lunch on Wednesday, and we had a really nice time. It was fun. If you're planning to go next time, definitely go, because it was an experience. That's all I'm going to say. So then we get to Black Friday. The Cypress Mart will actually be open today, the 18th, from 8:30 to noon, not Black Friday. You can't go shopping at the Cypress Mart on Black Friday. Anywhere else you can shop, but not there. Black Friday evening, Annie Aikens will be in Egret Hall having fun, playing music for you guys so you can dance. Saturday is the Jack's Boat Parade at Riverfront Plaza. We've got a really nice big group going. We'll leave here about 5. There's going to be pop-up vendors, food trucks. The parade is supposed to be great. Some of you have asked about bringing your own folding chairs. That's a great idea. If you have it and you want to, I think that would be a good idea. There will not be seats provided, but it should be really fun. So I'll see you all around the village.
Hi everyone, this is Logan, your Safety Committee Chair. Quick reminder for residents and staff, if a resident or staff member falls, please do not attempt to pick them up. Calm the resident or staff member down and remain with them while they are on the floor while you call security immediately. Again, do not try to pick them up as that may cause further injuries. Thanks.
Hi everybody, it's Friday, so it means coffee chat. I am here to let you know that I am down in D145 right now with CVS doing the booster clinic. So if you did not sign up, and if you're interested, please come on down and we'll see if we can squeeze you in today. If not, they will be back on Monday. So we moved to a vacant apartment so that we would not interrupt any of your exercise classes in the OMR or interrupt any type of social things going on in Egret Hall. So that's where we are. So for next week, remember there will be no memory support group on Tuesday, November 22nd. And also, Guardian Pharmacy will still be in the wellness clinic on Monday and Wednesday from 9 to 1. And this week, the medication cycle is for Tower A and the houses. So come on down and see Guardian if you need any over-the-counter items, or if you need to pick up your prescription, or just interested in what Guardian has to offer. So come on down and see them. Just remember that the Wellness Center will be closing on Wednesday, November 23rd at 1 o'clock. We'll be closed on Thursday and Friday as well. But we will be back here the following Monday to see your smiling faces. And so that also goes for my office area. I'm going to have the same hours as the Wellness Center, and so will IHS. So I hope everybody has a lovely Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family, friends, or if you're here at Cypress, enjoy your Cypress family. All right, everybody, see you around the campus.
Hi everyone, Candace here from the business office. Just have a couple of updates for you as we lead up to the Invoice Week and Thanksgiving Day holiday. I do want to remind all of you residents that have received the annual increase notice that for the equity homeowners in our neighborhood, those increases go into effect on January 1st. However, entry fee residents, whether they are in an apartment or a Cypress Village owned home, those increases go into effect on your anniversary date. If you have a copy of your contract still, you can reference that contract date in order to know when your anniversary date is. However, if you're unsure of what that date is, you can email my office here at billing@cypressvillageretirement.com, and one of our associates can check and get back to you on what that date is. Also, coming up next week on the monthly invoices, the eligible entry fee residents that completed the required affidavit back in February of this year will see their homestead credit for 2022. The amount of that credit is $425.76 per unit, not per resident. So be sure to look out for that credit. If you don't receive the credit and believe that you should have received it, please shoot an email over to billing@cypressvillageretirement.com and one of our associates will get back to you. Lastly, for the business office hours next week for the Thanksgiving Day holiday, our office is going to be closed starting at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, November 23rd, and we will reopen at 8:30 a.m. on Monday, November 28th. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please shoot us an email at billing@cypressvillageretirement.com. We do have the office line here that is being monitored. However, if phone calls are received due to the vacancy in the accounting assistant desk right now, those calls will be returned between 24 and 48 business hours. The fastest opportunity for you to receive responses from the business office right now is through the billing email. So I strongly encourage you all, if you have any questions or concerns, to please reach us there. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving and happy Friday.
All right, I'm back. I hope everybody's enjoying the information and content here today. I would just like to kick it off with where I was earlier this week. On Monday, Lisa Green and myself were invited to an awards ceremony as well as a couple meetings down in the Sarasota Longboat Key area. And it was awards for, they call it here at LCS, the Chairman's Club, and it's a company-wide club that you make for, great achievements in sales, in the sales arena. So Cypress Village was awarded 2 sales for the work and dedication of our team. We had the most sales for the entire portfolio in the entire country, as well as brought in the most revenue entry fee dollars from those sales. So kudos to Lisa Green, Dana Bodney, Tanya Estwood, that were all recognized in this Chairman's Club. But also want to give a big shout out to Charlie Farrell, who's another sales counselor, but he's new, so he wasn't in the mix to make the Chairman's Club last year, but I'm sure we'll see him there in 2022. But also the support that really make it all happen in the glue, which are Abby Culpa and Donna Buckley. I got Abby's last name wrong, but what's her? Maroney. Abby Culpa got married. Her last name is Maroney. Sorry about that, Abby. I know you're watching this right now in your office with your team. But great job, sales team. We appreciate it. It really helped us through a successful year. So thank you very much. Second thing I'd like to mention is the renaming of the train lobby, which was obviously named the train lobby for several years based on our residents and the council. I believe it was Jane Lothrop that was very involved with that. And we named it that due to the nice model train that we had in that particular lobby that unfortunately is no longer there due to, a fire that occurred there, which all of you are aware of. So we are not going to be able to put a train room back in that location. So based on the number of veterans that we have here at Cypress Village, we wanted to commemorate them along with the beautiful wall that Bill Worth and the Veterans Committee had put together in that lobby. So we have now renamed it the Veterans Lobby. So moving forward, I know it'll be a little difficult because it's new, but the train lobby will now be the Veterans Lobby. So veterans, it's the least we could ever do for all of you. We appreciate you and honor all of your service and sacrifice to the United States and our history. So also regarding that particular space in the very near future, the claim is not finalized, but it's very close. We have had designers down to look at the space, give us some ideas on how we're going to put it back together post-construction. So we're still in that due diligence, decision-making phase. But I would say in the next couple weeks, probably prior to Christmas, right after the Thanksgiving holiday, early December, we should be able to give our residents a better idea of what that space is going to contain, as well as what the renovation plans are for that. So stay tuned on that. Thanksgiving week, next week, our offices, most offices on Tuesday will close, Monday and Tuesday we are open as normal business office hours. On Wednesday, most offices will close around 1 p.m. so our employees can get home and do what they need to do in preparation for the big holiday on Thursday. Thursday offices are closed. Friday offices are closed as well. So just be aware of that. We will have no coffee chat video or no coffee chat gathering in Egret Hall this next week coming up. So just make a note of that as well. Katie will put that in the weekly update as a reminder, but just a heads up to all of our residents out there on what the week looks like next week. On to COVID updates. I can't wait till I can just cancel this off my list of items to discuss, but since it's still here and still around, I'd like to mention it. We do not have any confirmed cases that I'm aware of within our resident population, nor employees, so that is great news. However, the confirmed case rate is still above 5%. It's just above 5%, say around 6.5%. So, and that's in the Duval County, Jacksonville area specifically. So just a little note on that as well. And last but not least, my favorite part of the chat is wishing our residents a happy birthday. And let's see who we have out there? Oh, I mentioned him last week. My golf buddy, Jerry Sanda. Big Jerry, happy birthday to you. You are the sole villager birthday today. Birthday boy, Jerry. Happy birthday, buddy. Tomorrow, we've got two ladies. We've got Miss Carolyn Gottfried and Miss Linda Berner. Carolyn and Linda, happy birthday to you two tomorrow on Saturday. On the 20th, we've got a string of them, though. We've got Renee Albina, Mr. Bob Newman, my buddy Bob, Richard Rogers, Miss Lavinia Cornegay, Suzanne Taylor, and Miss Beth Gibbs are all on the 20th. So happy birthday to all of you ladies except one, Mr. Bob Newman. On the 21st, we've got two. We've got Mr. George Maniitis. George, happy birthday. And Miss Betty Gurley. Betty, wishing you a happy birthday on the 21st as well. On the 22nd, we have Miss Prather McKinnon, Miss Mary Mosley, and Miss Sylvia Bowen. Happy birthday to you three ladies. 23rd, we've got two. We've got Mr. Tom Clare. Tom, happy birthday. And Agnes Leskanik. That's a tough one, Agnes Leskanik. But happy birthday to you, Agnes. And on the 25th, we've got a birthday gal, Miss Ada Fusilero. Ada, happy birthday. And I think I'm going to cap it off there. That's 1 week on the 25th. So wish all of our residents either a happy birthday today or in the very near future. And that is going to conclude this week's Coffee Chat. Thank you all for tuning in. And be thankful and grateful for everything we have. We have a lot to be thankful for. So with that, God bless everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Good afternoon. It's morning.
Spirit hands. You're going to use that, aren't you? Okay.
It's a buffet. We have it on the buffet. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Buffet. I have all my little trinkets, show and tell items. Okay.
I need to spit my gum out. Ready, Freddie?
Ready when you are.
She was so cute. She was so cute. I totally won her over. She was shy, but then she was sitting on my foot. She was giving me kisses, and she ate a treat from me.
Don't you blooper that, Katie. I'll kill you. All right.